In order to understand why each dance had its own social connotations, it's good to know where they were danced and by whom. In the city of Vienna, public balls could take place in three main types of locations. First, court balls. Court balls were semi-private events held at palace for the royal family and nobility. At special occasions, such as royal weddings, the doors would be open too for those who could afford an entry ticket, but only as spectators. Court balls always started with one or more minuets, which were danced by one single couple at a time. The minuet was the symbol of the ruling power, characterized by its grace and sophistication. The next one was the English country dance, also known as country dance or English dance, which was very popular in Vienna among the middle classes. The English country dance was a group dance which required a very precise coordination under the direction of a master of ceremonies. It's likely that Mozart's country dances and other related dances such as the quadrille or the cotillon were composed for this kind of semi-private events, as they were usually avoided in bigger spaces. Second, imperial balls. Imperial balls were held at a very specific location, the two ballrooms or Regentensaal of the Hofburg Palace. From 1772, imperial balls were open for everyone who could pay the price, no matter their social status. Since everyone was allowed to dance, the nobility, who also attended these events, usually stayed as spectators in order to avoid physical contact with lower classes. As was customary, the imperial balls started with the minuets, but this time with no limits regarding the number of couples dancing it at the same time. During the ball, every hour of minuets alternated with 1 hour of German dances and lellas, the new sensations in Vienna. Imperial balls took place mainly during the carnival season from 6th January to Ash Wednesday, which is 46 days before Easter, and it was the only place in Vienna where masks were allowed. During that span of time, up to 3 balls were held every week, lasting from 9 p.m. to 3 or 5 in the morning depending on the day, creating a huge demand for printed dance music. It is usually assumed that Mozart's contributions to the imperial ballrooms were due to his obligations as Kurkammermusicus from 1787. However, many other composers found writing music for the Regentensaal a very profitable activity that involved so little effort compared to other musical genres. For instance, in 1792, Joseph Haydn sold a set of minuets and German dances for the sum of 24 ducats, which is more than what Beethoven got for his first symphony. And third, other minor dance venues. In principle, any establishment that served food was allowed to host dances, but only on Sundays and feast days until midnight. This included all kinds of restaurants, taverns, and other places that the nobility usually avoided. Many of these establishments relied on itinerant musicians rather than stable orchestras, and as a rule of thumb, the lower their social status, the more likely it was that they only played German dances.